WWE is putting tickets on sale. The pre-sale has begun, but the public on sale is coming up this Friday for the Royal Rumble. And they had John Cena put out a video confirming he will be competing at the Royal Rumble.
The last time is now. In 2025, there'll be a myriad of history-making events. The last time I will ever compete in a Royal Rumble event is February 1st. Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana.
John Cena's final Royal Rumble, and so making nothing vague about the fact John Cena will be on this card. Not stating for sure like where he will be placed on this card. You could see him being in the Rumble. That would make a lot of sense for him. But yeah, this is the, I guess, big kickoff to the farewell year for John Cena, and I guess we'll get a pretty good indication of, in the Rumble and where he's going to be slated for WrestleMania and where you go in that direction. I mean, do you see Mania as a potential, like if you're going to do this challenging for the WWE title record that they promote, like is WrestleMania the time to do it? Or is that something you maybe hold off on until later?
I think you could do both. I think certainly the momentum of this year should culminate in some form of, title challenge at some point. He should be building up towards trying to finally eclipse that record, or at least, match that record. And I don't necessarily think it needs to be stuck to one particular opportunity. I think Cena wrestling at his last WrestleMania, whether or not what the championship is going to be big, but I think it becomes that much bigger when it's the championship involved. And when you look at who the champions are that are available, if Gunther continues to hold the championship, a Gunther versus Cena match for a WrestleMania is huge. It's massive. If the man is available and this is the only opportunity you'll be able to do it, I would consider that. I would absolutely consider Cena winning the Rumble and going on to challenge for the, a Gunther or something.
If you can't have The Rock at WrestleMania, and we don't know 100% what the status is going to be, if Rock is out of the picture for WrestleMania, is Cody and Cena does that become a more viable match? You could argue that is the biggest match you could do. If you're going to do Cena going for the title, that's a big one with Cody. Like, would that be the second biggest match you could do with Cody if Rock is unavailable?
Yes, it would be. Yeah. Because beyond The Rock, like, what are Cody's options at the moment?
I don't see them doing another Roman match.
Yep. I think Orton will probably take place before that, and I mean, as big as it is, I don't think it's big enough for WrestleMania, or at least not as big as a Cena Cody match would be.
Cody Punk doesn't seem like the timing is there for that one.
Possible too.
And then you're looking at other options like pick your heel, whether it's a Drew McIntyre or someone. Like I think Cena becomes a really attractive option at that point. If like you've shot the angle with Rock, but that's going to be done on Dwayne's timetable when he is available. If it's WrestleMania, great. If it's not WrestleMania, it becomes something else you aim for.
Yeah. Now, let's say The Rock is available. I mean, you still have The Rock versus Roman option that's out there that you could pivot to, just like you attempted to pivot a match, earlier this year. Do you want to be in the position though where you are, like you have Rock and Cena in potentially main event matches of both nights? Is that too much digging into the past?
The margins the expenses would be increased, you would think, and you have to be looking at your CapEx being impacted, and you've got to create a moat of stability for shareholders.
There are people who might be listening to this podcast for the very first time who just completely have no idea why you just started talking like that.
Well, then you got to do your research and
right.
get up to speed. No, I don't think it's overkill. I think you're going to have all the star power you can muster for these two nights. And again, it's having all of these people available during those first couple of months on Netflix and really just promoting the hell out of this brand on the largest platform they've ever had for weekly exposure. And if you can have Rock and Cena available, I don't think they're going to space those out, because we know Cena's going to be doing his, whether it's wrestling on every pay-per-view. I don't think anyone expects that, but he's going to be a presence throughout the year in and out. So
Yeah.
you might as well. And Dwayne, it's just, you don't get to pick and choose with Dwayne. It's, hey, I've got this availability. You've got to jump on it, because you're not going to be able to. We're good, Dwayne. We're set for Mania. I mean,
we know the man likes to show up late, and doesn't have time to use a proper bathroom even. So he is very low on time, it seems.
Yeah, that could be an angle in the lead up. Maybe Cody's gonna, who was it they did that with? Was it Sheamus and Jeff Hardy? They did the piss bottle with.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, Lance Storm did it with Tommy Dreamer. I mean, wrestling has a rich history of urine-based storylines.
There's a top 10 for WWE's YouTube. Top 10 urine angles.
You're in for a treat. WWE history, the countdown.
If you like this video, consider joining our Patreon, the Post Wrestling Cafe. Multiple bonus podcasts every week, ad-free shows, and access to our full archive. Otherwise, a like and subscribe is much appreciated. Thank you for watching.